If you thought the Colorado was tough, wait until you see what GMC just built to make Range Rover buyers think twice. Welcome back to Cars Review, and today we are diving deep into the 2027 GMC Canyon Denali, a truck that blends rugged capability with an interior so premium, you'll forget you're sitting in a midsize pickup. Let's start with the design, because GMC did not hold back this time. The front fascia gets a bolder, more vertical grille finished in dark chrome, flanked by sharper LED headlamps that give this truck serious road presence. The Denali badge sits proudly on the grille, letting everyone know this is the top trim before they even get close. Down the sides, you'll notice new sculpted body lines and available 20-inch gloss black wheels that make this truck look like it belongs in a luxury showroom, not a construction site. Now step inside, and this is where the 2027 Canyon Denali really separates itself from the pack. GMC wrapped the cabin in genuine leather, seating with open-pore wood trim and brushed aluminum accents. The seats themselves are heated, ventilated, and even offer massage functionality up front, something you rarely see in this segment. Ambient lighting wraps around the doors and dash, letting you customize the mood with multiple color options. Technology is front and center too. A 11.3-inch digital driver display sits right next to a 16.2-inch touchscreen infotainment system, both running GMC's latest software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in. A head-up display projects your speed and navigation directly onto the windshield, keeping your eyes on the road. And for audio lovers, the available Bose premium sound system with 14 speakers turns every drive into a concert. Space is another win here. Rear passengers get generous legroom, their own climate controls, and USB-C charging ports so nobody's phone dies on a road trip. The Denali trim also adds a hands-free power tailgate, which is a small touch but incredibly convenient when your hands are full of gear. Safety hasn't been ignored either. The 2027 Canyon Denali comes loaded with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system that makes tight parking spots feel effortless. GMC also added a new trailering camera system, giving you multiple angles when you're hauling a boat or camper. So far, this truck is proving it can go head-to-head with luxury SUVs while still being a legitimate workhorse. All right, let's talk about what's actually powering the 2027 GMC Canyon Denali, because this is where things get exciting. Under the hood sits a turbocharged 2.7-liter four-cylinder engine, producing an estimated 328 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. That torque number is the real story here. It means strong low-end pull, whether you're merging onto the highway or towing a trailer up a steep grade. This engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoothly and intelligently, adapting to whether you're cruising, towing, or tackling rough terrain. GMC also offers a switchable four-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case, giving you the flexibility to switch between two-wheel drive for efficiency and four-wheel drive for serious traction. When the pavement ends, towing capacity is rated at an impressive 7,700 pounds, which puts the Canyon Denali right in competition with trucks a class above it. Payload comes in around 1,610 pounds, meaning you can load up gear, tools, or camping equipment without breaking a sweat. For anyone who uses their truck for both weekday work and weekend adventures, these numbers matter a lot. Off-road capability is where GMC really flexed. The Denali trim rides on a refined suspension setup with available adaptive dampers, smoothing out rough trails without sacrificing that planted, confident feel on the highway. Ground clearance sits at a solid 9.5 inches, and approach and departure angles have been improved over the previous generation, so climbing over rocks or navigating uneven trails feels far less intimidating. On the road, the Canyon Denali surprises people with how refined it feels. Wind and road noise have been noticeably reduced thanks to additional cabin insulation and acoustic glass on the front windows. Steering feel is precise for a mid-size truck, and the ride quality leans more toward luxury SUV than traditional pickup, which is exactly the direction GMC was aiming for with this Denali trim. Fuel efficiency is respectable too, with an estimated 19 miles per gallon in the city and 23 on the highway, numbers that hold up well, considering the power and towing capability on offer. There's also a terrain mode drive setting, along with tow haul and off-road modes, letting the truck adjust throttle response, transmission behavior, and traction control based on exactly what you're doing. So on paper, and in real-world driving, this truck backs up its premium interior with genuine performance credentials. Now let's talk numbers and competition, because that's what really decides whether this truck is worth your money. The 2027 GMC Canyon Denali comes in with an estimated starting price of $52,000 for the Denali trim, which sounds like a lot for a mid-sized truck until you compare it to what else is out there. Take the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2, which shares a platform with the Canyon but leans more into off-road toughness than luxury. The Canyon Denali counters that by offering a noticeably more upscale cabin, better sound insulation, and that Bose audio system we talked about earlier. Then there's the Ford Ranger Platinum, which is a strong competitor. But the Canyon Denali edges it out with more standard tech features and a smoother ride quality, especially on longer highway trips. The Toyota Tacoma Limited is another name people bring up, and it's a solid truck. But the Canyon Denali's turbocharged engine simply produces more torque, giving it an advantage for towing and quick highway passing. And when you look at bigger trucks like the Ram 1500 or Ford F-150, the Canyon Denali actually makes a compelling case as a smarter choice for buyers who don't need full-size dimensions, but still want full-size capability and a genuinely premium interior. What really sets this truck apart is that GMC didn't just add luxury badges and call it a day. Every part of the experience, from the massage seats to the adaptive suspension to the trailering camera system, feels intentional. This isn't a work truck with leather slapped on top. It's a vehicle engineered to compete with luxury SUVs while still being capable of real truck duties, like towing, hauling, and off-roading. If I'm being honest, the 2027 GMC Canyon Denali feels like GMC finally closing the gap between mid-size trucks and premium SUVs. You get genuine luxury features, a strong powertrain, and real off-road capability, all wrapped into a package that doesn't feel like a compromise in any single area. So here's my final verdict. If you want a truck that can comfortably take your family on a road trip, tow your boat on the weekend, and still turn heads in a parking lot, the 2027 GMC Canyon Denali deserves a serious look. It's not the cheapest option in its class, but when you add up everything you're getting, it justifies that price tag better than most of its rivals. That wraps up our full review of the 2027 GMC Canyon Denali. Let us know in the comments which truck you think does it better. And don't forget to subscribe to Cars Review for more first looks and in-depth reviews like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.